Alejandra Polcik, manager de proyectos hispanos aquí en Austin Community College. Estoy muy contenta de estar con todos ustedes. Y conmigo está mi compañera y amiga.
Hola, hola, I'm Megan Diaz. I am the outreach specialist for ACCTV, and it is so good to be here today. How are you, Ale?
Estoy muy emocionada, Megan, por esta nueva aventura que tenemos aquí en Austin Community College. También un poquito nerviosa, pero ¿en dónde estás, Megan?
You know, I'm in my kitchen. I mean, you know, this work from home lifestyle is a little different, getting used to it, you know. I think you're in your daughter's room, right?
Yes, I'm in my daughter's room.
Yeah. So, you know, Miss Corona just kind of invited herself over, but it's okay. We will get over this. But for now, you know, I'm so excited because we're on our first episode of Ready, Set, Ascender. So, you know, we want to welcome everybody. And if you don't know, Ascender is a program at ACC that stands for Achieving Student Confidence, Encouraging New Dreams, a name chosen just by ACC students.
Me encanta ese nombre. Vivan los River Bats. And this program combines accelerated instruction in English for reading and writing, academic counseling, and mentoring with members of the community.
Yes, and in addition to that, because, you know, we love our students so more, Alejandra and I are always trying to support our students, right, Ale?
Los queremos mucho, tenemos mucha vocación para ellos.
Yes.
Estamos muy emocionados de colaborar con este proyecto con ACCTV. Este es nuestro primer programa bilingüe en inglés y español para nuestra comunidad latina, producido en nuestro canal. Y por ahora estaremos grabando así, de manera virtual, en nuestras cocinas, en nuestros cuartos, pero eventualmente estaremos grabando en un estudio de grabación en conjunto con Austin PBS, un estudio de grabación maravilloso. Ya no puedo esperar para estar ahí.
Claro que sí, and we're so excited to be here today with ACCTV. This is the first ever bilingual TV show on their channel. So for now, we're going to be filming everything virtually, but let's get started. So the goal of this show is to inform you about the resources that the college provides and share with you the experiences, performances, and discussions that our familia has. So we hope you learn about our community, get inspired, and most of all, have fun. So let's get started.
Vamos a empezar. Vámonos a las noticias con ACC News rápido. ACC honors Hispanic Heritage Month with a 16 celebration, September 16 celebration. This cultural day commemorates Mexican Declaration of Independence and also Texas independence. So do you plan on celebrating this day, Megan?
Oh, you know, Ale, that gives me a whole nother reason to just eat my tacos de pastor and, you know, have my piñata ready, just have a good time with my little family here. You know, it gives me a reason to celebrate and again, just something to look forward to. So what about you? What are you going to do? I know you're going to celebrate for sure, right?
Claro. I mean, esa es una buena excusa y para comer rico, ¿verdad? Para comer la comida mexicana, los antojitos, los taquitos, las gorditas, todas las cosas mexicanas, el arroz, las aguas frescas, todas las... Uy, ya les voy a dar hambre a todos ustedes con la comida. Pero también es muy importante recordar la historia, recordar nuestra cultura, recordar nuestros ancestros, porque mucha gente confunde la independencia mexicana, ¿verdad, Megan?
Verdad. That's so true because, you know, and it's great to celebrate and have a good time, but it's also so important to know why Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. Again, like you said, everybody gets it confused. So the beautiful thing about ACC, you know, being so diverse and inclusive is they're constantly hosting events to explain these historical and important dates, right? So as a matter of fact, Ascender and Student Life are going to be hosting an event together just for the AC states. And we're going to go over the importance of this date. We're going to, you know, explain the difference of the two.
The meaning, right?
Right, exactly. And on top of that, too, we're going to have virtual loteria. So get it ready, have some fun. And we're also going to have a couple of musical performances also. So you definitely have to join us and stay tuned for that.
Yes, and for those who don't know what is loteria, it's like Mexican bingo. It's a lot of fun. You just like participate and then you can win prizes. It's a lot of fun. It's like our Mexican bingo. And
yeah,
so
it's a good one.
Sí, es divertidísimo. So for those who don't know where to go to celebrate Mexican independence or Latin American or Hispanic Heritage Month, I recommend you to visit the Student Life website at austincc.edu/SL, so you can learn about all the fun and of course virtual activities that we are preparing for you to celebrate, to commemorate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Actually, Ale, did you know that Mexico is not the only country to celebrate their independence in September?
¿En serio? Yo no sabía. ¿Quién más celebra su independencia?
Yeah, so there's plenty of other Latin American countries that also celebrate their independence in September too. So for example, there's Belize, there's Brazil, there's Chile, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras. So there are so many other countries that celebrate their independence. So September is actually Hispanic Heritage Month for a good reason.
Claro, no sabía, qué interesante. Y felicidades a todos nuestros amigos, a todos nuestros estudiantes que son de estos países y que celebran la independencia en el mes de septiembre, incluyendo a los brasileños, aunque no hablamos portugués, pero muchas felicidades a todos estos países. Y hablando de países, en nuestro país, aquí en Estados Unidos, as a reminder, elections are coming, so don't forget to vote in November. And there's a lot of concern about how to vote, where to vote, if you vote in person, if you vote by mail, especially during the pandemic, like for all these difficult times. So how do you plan on voting, Megan? Do you plan on voting?
Well, absolutely. Ever since I was able to vote, I've always taken it very seriously. You know, I want to exercise that right. I believe every vote counts, you know. So I will definitely be going in person to vote. I'll have my mask on. I'll be social distancing the entire time. But, you know, and it also gives me a reason to get out of the house and, hey, maybe just pick up more tacos after that too, right? So, you know, what about you, Ale? Are you going to vote?
Claro, mira, I was a little bit afraid, to tell you the truth. I have to confess with you, because of the pandemic. I was planning on voting by mail, like requesting an absentee ballot. But I mean, I think now you're talking about this, I think I'm going to wear my mask and go in person and do my civic duty, because every vote counts. And the last day to register to vote is October the 5th. So remember to register to vote, because if you don't register, you can't vote. And there's early election. I mean, you can vote early. You can vote before. So you can avoid all the long lines and do your civic duty. And the early election, the early voting starts on October 13th. So remember those days and estén listos para votar, ¿verdad, Megan?
Yes, and I will definitely be early voting because I love skipping the lines. I love just walking in, all tirada, just with my chanclas, you know, so that way I don't have to, you know, be around a bunch of people. Exactly. So, you know, I'm just going to be me. And, you know, talking also about just, you know, diversity and cultures and all these awesome countries. I also want to remind people, too, that we're going to be offering a DACA info session. So if you have any sort of, you know, curiosities about it or questions or concerns, this is the opportunity to, it's open to everybody. It's free. It'll be an online event, so you'll be safe. But you are more than welcome to attend. We invite you. So, you know, come get educated and join us on that.
Gracias por recordarnos sobre eso, Megan. Y se me olvidó mencionarles que si no saben, if you guys don't know where to vote, how to vote, and all of that, please visit this website, votetexas.gov, so you can learn more information about how to vote, where to vote. Para nuestros amigos hispanoparlantes, la página es votetexas.gov. Ahí pueden encontrar toda la información necesaria para participar en esta elección histórica.
Ahora este segmento se llama Students in Acción y hoy nos acompaña Jennifer Rodriguez.
Hola.
Hola, Jennifer. Jennifer es una ascender student in her second year here at ACC. Ella estudia la carrera de danza.
We're going to show a couple of clips of Jennifer dancing danza azteca o matachines, and she is amazing. I'm so excited for y'all to see her because this is such a beautiful cultural dance. And we invited Jennifer to Ready, Set, Ascender so she can tell us about it. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Jennifer, una vez más, gracias, muchísimas gracias por venir a nuestro show. Es un placer tenerte con nosotros y tenemos preparadas unas preguntas para ti sobre tu danza y sobre otras cosas de tu carrera. Por favor, Megan, ¿nos puedes empezar con la primera pregunta?
Yeah, so again, that was amazing. I mean, I love the dancing. So tell us about it. What made you love dancing matachines so much? What got you into it?
Every Sunday I would go to church and like seeing on December the 12th, these people dancing. I was like, one day I want to be a matachine. And so it got to the day, December 12th, 2013. That's when I started matachines. That day, I was like,
How old were
I really
you?
want to try it. I was 13 years old.
Oh,
And now I'm 20 years old. So I've been there a pretty good while. And yeah, I was like, I really want to dance in matachines. I even told my mom, can I join? And she was like, yes, it's fine. And like after a while, I love really dancing because you learn new things. You dance new steps.
Oye, and talking about your costume, tu vestido, tu vestuario.
Yeah.
¿Cuál es el significado? ¿Lo tienes contigo?
Sí.
What's the meaning?
Este es el vestuario que usamos el día de la Virgen de Guadalupe, diciembre. Y nosotros le ponemos las feathers, está muy grande, no sé si lo puedan ver.
Sí.
Y cada cosita tenemos que agregarle, es algo que es hecho a mano. Entonces todo esto requiere tiempo y...
Pero tiene un significado especial, o sea, las plumas significa algo, el color.
Las plumas son como, digamos, como...
¿Indígenas?
Ajá, son algo que representan el vestuario a sí mismo, no puede ser como una falda así regular, no, tiene que estar como, cada diseño tiene que tener el vestuario.
Oh, qué interesante.
Y el chaleco.
¿El chaleco?
Piecita, sí.
Por supuesto tiene la Virgen atrás y las estrellas, la cruz y el azul tiene, porque veo que unos son rojos, otros son azules, some red, some blue, like why you are blue?
Cada 2 años tratamos de cambiar el vestuario para que no sea el mismo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I had no idea about that. That's super interesting. I love that it changes. I love that y'all can...
Yeah, every 2 years we change our outfits.
And when do you dance matachines? Are there special occasions besides Virgen de Guadalupe?
No, we dance before or kind of after. We go to different churches. They invite us. They're like, oh, we need some matachines. So we go over as a group and we dance to the Virgen.
Para adorar a la Virgen, ¿no? To adore the...
Sí. Los mayas también, como esto fue de mayas, de darle gracias a la Virgencita, como apreciar eso. Entonces bailamos en esa forma, en apreciarle a la Virgencita.
En apreciación.
Ajá. Y también vamos a otras casas. We go to other houses. We dance at their houses. And yeah, it's really good time that we spend there.
Ale, I don't know about you, but when we get back into normal things and can be with each other in person, I mean, I would love to go see Jennifer dance at church. What about you?
I would love to see it. I mean, in the past, I even considered dancing too, because I think it's a way to show appreciation. It's a form of gratitude. I think it's a beautiful dance. And es de nuestros ancestros, es de los mayas, de los aztecas, como dijo Jennifer. O sea, es una manera de adorar. I can't wait, Megan. I'm with you in that one.
Yes, I can't wait to see you in person, Jennifer. I mean, because again, it's just such a beautiful thing and so cultural. Well, I love your dedication with dancing. I think that that's so great that it's your hobby and you put so much time into it.
Oh, yeah.
So speaking about like time and everything, you know, you're an ACCTV student and an ACC student, which we love. So let's go more on the academic side. What's your major? What are you studying?
My major is health science, and I want to major in dental hygiene.
So what do you think that ACC is for everyone means to you? Whenever you hear ACC is for everyone, what automatically comes to your mind?
ACC is there to support you and help you out through difficult times, or whenever you're doing good, they're still going to be there for you to help you.
Y en español, ¿podrías darle un mensaje a la comunidad hispanoparlante sobre ACC?
Hispanos aquí en ACC, hay mucha gente que te puede ayudar en cada forma, no importa si no sabes hablar inglés, ellos poco a poco te van a ayudar. No estás solo aquí, hay mucha gente que habla también español y puede ayudar. Como Ascender me ayudó a tener más confianza en mí misma, en que puedes hacer todo, pero todo toma su tiempo, no es algo fácil, tienes que poner de tu parte. Y, sí.
Qué bonito. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos en este día.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Again, we love seeing you just excel and be you and celebrate your culture and identity. So thank you so much. We love having you here today.
Would you like to be a matachine, Megan?
I think so. I don't know if I'll ever be as good as Jennifer, but hey, I'll try it, And if any of you have a talent like Jennifer that you would love to showcase on our show and would just love to put out there, please feel free to contact us at ascender@austincc.edu. We want to see what you're doing. We want to see what you're about. We're so interested in our students because we love you. So, give us a shout. For the last segment of our show, in Un Dia, we're going to bring it back to ACC and show some of our amazing students, faculty, and staff that we get to work with on a day-to-day basis. We're pretty lucky, aren't we, Alejandra?
Bastante afortunadas, Megan.
Yeah, so today we're actually going to show one of our Ascender students, Isaiah Castillo, and his Ascender mentor, Jorge Lopez-McKnight. Isaiah is going to share with us some of his experiences today and some advice. So let's look at what he has to say.
Vamos.
My name is Isaiah Castillo, and I am a graphic design major at ACC, and I'm a proud member of Ascender. Life in Corpus is completely different to life in Austin. It's very conservative. There's no really space to grow. That was one main reason to move to Austin. I love to cook because it reminds me of my grandmother. Anytime I'm cooking, I always think about her because she's the one to teach me how to cook. And without her, I'd probably be eating out all the time. The distance between us is kind of difficult for me because of my depression. One thing that I do like to talk about is mental health. And in the Hispanic culture, growing up that I grew up in, it was very difficult to talk about my mental health. A lot of people in Hispanic culture, or even Latin culture, they don't like talking about mental illnesses or mental health because it's very taboo. When I was finally able to talk about my mental health with my grandparents, it opened more doors for me, actually. I do have an emotional support animal. Her name is Nova. She keeps me pretty busy. She loves to be outdoors. She loves to go swimming. So it gives me a sense of motivation to wake up in the morning and to keep an organized day. Being a Latinx student means to me being able to keep your traditions together, but also to embrace new ideas and opinions. I think it's really amazing that Ascender gives us that opportunity. My mentor has guided me through my first year of college with experiences similar to his and explaining to me that sometimes life isn't always as it goes.
My name is Jorge Lopez-McKnight, and I'm a librarian at Riverside Library, and I'm proud to be Isaiah's mentor for the past year.
I know I vent to him a lot, which is kind of funny. He's more of a spiritual guider. I feel like he guides me to the right path even without telling me that I should do this or I should do that. And it always seems to come out the right way.
And I think that's really important to sort of lead with that mindset that we have everything we already need, right? And so just kind of helping the person you're in the relationship with kind of get to that space. So the mentoring experience with Isaiah, I guess first has been really, really beautiful, and I really cherish and am deeply appreciative for this experience. Specifically, it's made me feel more connected to ACC, to students, and most importantly to Isaiah. I always feel a strong responsibility and desire to be in community with Black and Brown learners. And being new to Austin, ACC, I looked for opportunities to be more connected with students. A colleague of mine at Riverside Library, Chloe, shout out to Chloe, had been involved in Ascender, and that was really meaningful for them. And they were able to share that with me, and that sort of guided me and to Ascender. And I think lastly, as a former community college library student, I never recalled seeing this type of opportunity. I wanted to connect the library in this way.
One thing that I was kind of worried about when I moved up to Austin from Corpus is my heritage. And so when I came up here, I was real worried that like my culture is going to be pushed aside a little bit. And one thing that George made me feel comfortable about when I came to Austin is he would take me out to like events about like Latinx community, like writers and like graphic designers, and like just engage with me and like my culture, like through things that I like, through my hobbies, and just experience them with me.
So some of the advice I would give to future mentors, it's just to really listen. And the other one is really hard, which is to be sort of really deeply vulnerable with your mentee. Isaiah's been really open, vulnerable, and honest, which in turn encourages me to do the same. Isaiah, it's good to see you. Hopefully, yeah, you know the vibe. I didn't realize you're in the neighborhood, so we should get together soon and connect. Yeah, we'll text, all right?
Thank y'all so much. We love that y'all are part of our Ascender familia. Once an Ascender, always an Ascender.
Muchísimas gracias por ver este episodio de Ready, Set, Ascender. Para cerrar, les recuerdo que visiten la página de internet de ACC, www.austincc.edu. Y si quieren visitar la página de Ascender para aprender de nuestro programa, pongan la diagonal y la palabra ascender, ahí la pueden ver, porque así pueden aprender sobre nuestras carreras, nuestros recursos y todos los eventos culturales que ACC tiene para la comunidad. Porque recuerden que en ACC empiezas aquí y llegas lejos. Lo digo en serio, amigos.
Yes, and Alejandra and I would like to give a sincere thank you to ACC TV for producing the very first episode of Ready, Set, Ascender. Don't forget that you can watch the show and many others on ACC TV's broadcast channel, Spectrum Channel 19.
And follow us on social media. Stay in touch with us. Hasta luego, amigos.
Nos vemos.